Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, to being Cyril Ramaphosa for election year. So we're approaching the end of our first term of office. Um, things are so far looking pretty good. We have an assassination planned on us, but you know, what president doesn't? Um, but yeah, overall I think we're good, so let's just get back into where we left it last time. Um, which is on the screen. So, moving on, and we go to. Ooh, this is not a good sign. It looks like it's gonna glitch. Which I honestly can't understand why it keeps doing that. And, I mean, it's something. It's something I'm baffled about. Because it's not necessarily a game that's very high on your processing power. It's also not really a game that's very graphic intensive. Um, so it's not one you'd expect to have these type of issues. Um, the good side is that it auto-saves always. Um, so, you know. But anyway, back to our country. Health is going up, unemployment is going down. The GDP is down though, that's an issue. But we have mineral wealth. It's come to an end, and that's why GDP has gone down. That is sad. We have a budget surplus of 67 billion though, which is good. Economy is doing good. 98% of people love us. Elections coming near, and well, we're killing the opposition. We don't have a security briefing this time, which can only mean one thing: things are doing good. So, genetically modified food proposal. Large agricultural companies interested in growing GM foods on our soil to allow for longer shelf lives, both disease and yo. Anyway, opponents are concerned about the potential risks. Farmers are divided. If we allow them, increase shelf life, reduce costs, and reduce the need for pesticides. If we ban GM foods, then we don't know enough about long-term effects, and these organisms cannot be recalled. Yeah. Unless we have the scientific data, I'm not going to project my citizens to something bad. Or potentially bad. Let's continue in our term. You still don't like me. You love me. Thank you. Environmentalists and liberals. Welfare's not too bad. But, yeah. Something we need to keep an eye on in case we have an issue is actually with our immigration. We're gonna have to increase our border controls. simply because I don't want an issue. Well, how are patriots? Decrease immigration. So we're gonna apply that straight away. Taking a look here, competitive economy. I'm struggling to combat that. Pollution has gone back up. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I'm taking action. Do I even have something more with pollution? Where are you, environmentalists? What is it? What's happening with recycling? It's full on. Next. I know the hybrid cars initiatives are good. Petrol tax. Petrol tax is something we haven't really looked at. To raise it is expensive. What else? Environmentalists. You. So we want to probably lower this. But let's take a look to some transport policies. There are a few that we can actually do if we had some more political capital. For now, with what we have left, I don't think there's any new policies that catch my eye. Free eye tests aren't that interesting, and yeah. So I'm trying to think. Say employees are still pretty happy. Trade unions. What's happening with the right to demonstrate is quite high. We're actually gonna put on max. It's gonna make them very happy. And yeah, liberals were good with. Telecommuting initiative is maxed out. So trade unions, we can't really do much else for you. Environmentalists, you honestly, we're gonna raise it. This is still gradually going up. Let's actually leave it unchanged, not rush it, and just head over through to the next turn. Okay, speed limits. Get the speed limits on roads raised. The speed limits were set many years ago. Both car speeds, braking performance have improved. To raise it, we have moved on since the times that men walked with red flags in front of motor cars. Speed limits are so stupidly low. Speed limits exist for a reason. Enough people die as it is. Speed is often a factor. True people break the limit. Raising it will just encourage faster, dangerous driving. Well, in all honesty, I'm for the raising of speed limits because you look at countries where the roads are good enough for it. They're like Germany. Things are good. Things are good there. Will hopefully help move traffic, and besides that, if there's a heavy traffic jam, you're not going to be able to speed anyway. We have a good budget surplus. Our economy is good. Education's good. These are all kind of good. Poverty is there. Debt is coming down, which is fine. We can bring it down, then maybe we can, you know, get upgraded again. Our credit status. So we take a look here quickly. You don't really like me. Patriots and self-employed. Interesting. But how much political capital are you all giving me? 19, which isn't too bad. Okay, let's take a look here again. Pollution's gone down, which is fine, it will end next turn. So, that will help with the health. Asthma will go away next turn, touch wood. So we'll have solved those two issues. Environmentalists are really happy, liberals are kind of happy. Trade unions, I'm surprised you all didn't become happier, but okay. So, biofuel, I think we're good with the environment. Public services, let's look through here. Well, language is interesting. Economy. Consumer rights, something quite interesting. But small business grants is something I'd like to look into. I'm actually gonna go with some technological grants, and it'll help our GDP. It will bring down religious membership, which is kind of what I want. Capitalists are happy, productivity goes up, GDP goes up, technology will go up, and unemployment goes down. I don't see a downside to this. It costs a lot of money. But either way, we're taking it on. And that should hopefully bring us some joys. People want import tariffs, and I will give it to them. International trade will go down, and competitive what? Economy goes down. So we'll have some low import tariffs. Patriots and capitalists will be happy. So as the informal sector, employment goes down, foreign relations goes a bit down. International trade goes quite a bit down though. Anyway, price worth paying. Need to stimulate the local economy. Moving on. Sorry, just had a glass of water. Returning to the government. Our minister hates us, and we expected this. Don't know why. There's a market meltdown. Overseas mortgage market. Global meltdown. Financial crisis. And it's 2008. Wow. Pollution's at an end. And the asthma's pandemic is at an end, which brought our health way up. Employment is down, our GDP is down, but not too badly. We still have a 54 billion surplus in our budget. And that's fine, we're getting 99% of the votes. Memberships growing, and we don't have a security report, which means no one really hates us. So, if we take a look quickly at this, Trump is gone. He's just gone. She's beautiful. He will probably win this election by a landslide. Capitalists hate the uncompetitive economy, which will start to go down now, thanks to the import tariffs as well. Productivity should be going up. But yeah, we'll see. Parents are at least happier with me. Obesity is something we need to look into, and I think education is the way to do it, which will actually help you. So education, if we can find it. It's not university grants. State schools. Really? Okay, let me look here quickly. Youth and trade unions. What is self-employed like? Work safety law. Like capital gains. But sales tax. Can't cancel the policy, but I can lower it. I'll go to about 5%. 4%, yeah, and apply that. Still trying to find state schools, and it takes 18 to raise, which is something we'll do next turn. Small business grants is something I'm quite interested in. Solar panels, wind turbines, cleaner energy. We'll save it for later. So yeah, need to help our economy. So small business grants, we'll implement it. It'll help our GDP. It'll help the self-employed. And yeah, we're gonna apply it. With that, we move on 2 turns to our next. So, if I'm right, this will be our last one, or the next one, I'm not sure. That may have been where I messed up my count, in all honesty. But anyway, our GDP's gone up, which is good. Poverty's gone down, unemployment has gone up, but still in the green. GDP's out of the red. Health is in the green, crime is low, education is up there. So yeah, after violating a minor law, popular performers died whilst being held in prison. Public protesting condemning the standards of our prisons. So we can either, criminals do not deserve standard treatment we extend to our law-abiding citizens, or our society must be judged the way we treat our weakest members. I like that one. So, read it out in the tone that Uncle Cyril likes to read. We will be launching an inquiry into this issue. Our society must be judged by the way we treat our weakest members, whether someone has committed a crime or not. Their basic human rights must be protected. will launch an inquiry into the country's prison system. So, global economy is in a recession. We are at a deficit of 37 billion, which is from all the shit we did last round and from the economy. But we're doing good for the election. The cabinet's adequate. You still don't like me and you're going down. So there'll be some changes. You are just perfect. So it's, these two are always, they're going to be issues. The best are the environmentalists and liberals. Sorry. So if we take a look here, and there's a capitalist liberal, which is tax, welfare, foreign policy. Tax, welfare, foreign policy, nope. So I need law and order and transport. And those that are there for law and order, youth and capitalists, no. You are socialists and youth, so no. For transport, it's you again. You, which is capitalists and ethnic minorities, so no. Need more variety for my ministers. Although, socialists, yeah, they're not the greatest. So we'll just have to stick it out for the time being. This is slowly going down. Obesity is, well, yeah. What can we do, people? Take a look at some of the policies. Yeah, we may look into some foreign aid. It will help us out. Human rights oversight, no. Foreign language is actually pretty high. That's probably a cheap way to gain some international. Ooh. This is what I need to worry about. I hope I'm sorry to the Patriots. But yeah. We would then like to just think about this actually and look into import tariffs and actually raise them next round. Although no, let's let it do its thing. Bird changes. Okay, not sure if this will now take us to the election or take us to our last turn. Took us to the election. So, people, we've made it this far, and to the end of our first term as presidency. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank South African citizens for giving me this first term, and hopefully I didn't disappoint you. And we thank you for all the successes we've achieved together in this first term. And if you grant me a second term, I look forward to further increasing those achievements. With that, Let's commence our election today. We have won the election, getting 91% of the votes from the country. 48.5 million South Africans out of the 52, 53 million South Africans. I thank you all for this high honor. I thank you so much. And I, sorry, I'm a little emotional, will lead this country into the greatest era that we have ever experienced. And I thank you. And I will begin this term. We are a legitimate leader. Won the election, took a majority. No doubt, we are the legitimate leader in our landslide victory against Trump. Just had to put that out there. And we got a second term. Cyril, you got a second term. Electoral success. Thank you. So anyway, with that, education's looking good. GDP is level. Unemployment's down, which is awesome. We have a small deficit, and we have some policy. So with that, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. And it might actually be the end to the series. If you guys do want to see the second term, then please let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I will be looking at some other games, and then maybe we can revisit this at a later stage. But either way, I'd like you guys to just let me know if that's something you want, if you are interested in the series and seeing Cyril's second term and final term, or if you'd like some changes. Also, kindly let me know any suggestions you may have, any games you'd like me to play, and yeah, with that, see you guys soon, and enjoy the rest of your days. Please leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. Thank you very much.